Got a messy space and need help organizing? I've got you.
Today's makeover was made possible by Cricut. 'Tis the season to find the best $1.25 organizing containers. This first hack is a game changer.
Dollar Tree sells space tape, which is stretchy and sticky. It has nanobond technology. This is awesome for organizing.
This has been at every Dollar Tree I've been in recently, and this sticks so well to their organizing containers for your custom labels. It also sticks great on fabric bins, and Dollar Tree has these in spades. They're only $5. If you have containers that slip around or stacking containers, add a bit of nano tape to them and they won't fall apart. This is perfect for those Dollar Tree stacking bins, and they're great underneath sinks. But I think my favorite way to use this is on the bottom of your rugs. It keeps them from sliding around the floor. I've got a full makeover coming up. This video is intended to save you money. Look at this brand new product line at Dollar Tree.
We have the Rubbermaid Reveal Mop Dupe. It's only $5. And we're gonna do this super affordably. I'm gonna come over here. Dollar Tree sells hardwood floor cleaner. This stuff is awesome. It's by the brand Home Bright. This is no wax, no rinse, wood floor cleaner. Great combo.
If I'm sharing it with you in the video, that means this truly works. I was really impressed with the durability of this mop, its spray, and how well it cleaned. It's a great plant-based addition too. And raise your hand in the comments if you don't like cleaning. We're gonna keep this fun, okay? In fact, everything in this video is going to help out my friend Shauna. If you've been a Doitonadime viewer for any length of time, you may remember my friend Shauna and her husband Todd. Almost a decade ago, we were both new in the city of Charlotte, and our kids and our families became fast friends. Shauna is a local women's therapist, a mom of 3, and a really dear friend. And what's so great is you've seen her house on my channel way more than you think. She's been the recipient of quite a few Doitonadime organizing Dollar Tree projects.
Oh my God. The fact that you can see all this is gonna make me so fat.
Her family is the best, and of course you've got to meet her sweet dog Murphy, Copper's friend and the newest addition to their family. But recently, for the Lowers, real life hit. An unexpected water leak led to massive flooding in their home that caused a lot of damage. Juggling 3 kids, 2 working parents, and a now need for a home renovation was no easy feat. Their house is still undergoing renovations, and consequently, all of their closets, any sanctuary that was left in her house, is now a dumping ground for all of those items. She felt there was no place that was a retreat in her house anymore. There's so much of life we can't control, and she couldn't control what was happening in the house, but I said, you know what? There are some spots. I can bring my Do-It-On-a-Dime team over, and from the Dollar Tree, so we don't need to spend a lot of money, you can still have some sanctuaries, retreats in your house. What do you think? And we'll custom personalize the space too, with something, or I guess someone, that I know makes everybody in their family super happy. So to Dollar Tree I went, and I want all of these ideas to be helpful for you in your space too.
This bin is one of my favorites for 2025. It's nice and big for all products, and they're super easy to label. They also have die-cut bins and new colors. Check out how you can label them.
The plastic on these containers take vinyl labels really well. These square bins with the handles and the larger tubs are great. They're excellent underneath sinks and in closets. They're easy to wipe down. The size and the durability is fantastic for $1.25. I've used these all over my home for years.
They have these chalkboard tag clothespins, which conveniently fit perfectly on the organizing bins.
This makes it really easy to change out, and I've used my Cricut Joy to cut these labels. And I think I like picture labels. What do you think?
I love these deco cubes, especially their shape. Remember, bins help you limit the number of items that you have, and they help you see what you have so you're not overbuying product. Make sure to pick up your drop cloths from Dollar Tree. You're going to save a lot, including on all of your painting supplies. Their paint trays and paint brushes are awesome.
I highly recommend Dollar Tree sandpaper, and their brushes are a knockoff of the Purdy brand. They come at an angle, they're only $1.25, and by purchasing your spackle, your sandpaper at Dollar Tree, you can save a lot with redoing a space. There were a few spots that she hadn't touched up in a while, so we went ahead and took care of those just using some paint she already had on hand. Sometimes it's those little things that when you take time to do make such a big difference. So the 2 spaces we're tackling today are first the laundry room. This is a space she's in every single day. We wanted it to feel open like a sanctuary, and she could really use it. And also this bathroom closet that became a catch-all.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm really excited about this. I see a spot like this and I'm like, yes, let's do it. Shauna's also not home right now, and she said she trusts me. Do you trust me? Would you trust me? 2021. 2021, goodbye. Expired 5 years ago, Shauna, goodbye. That's where she grooms the dog. So this has to be really easy to access for her. If this is how your life is, you want to have closets in your house fit your life. Listen, we're getting rid of all things responsibly, okay? We got bags. We got a lot of bags.
So then we entered into the declutter and assess phase.
This is for the under the sink because their house flooded. And so we're going to move this because this goes back under the sink. They just got all of that fixed. So this doesn't have to stay in here, which is good. Socks. I love her idea of keeping socks in here for all of her kids to simplify it and streamline it. That's really good.
Sometimes I can see the blessing, and when things don't go your way, it allows you and gives you opportunity to look at things you wouldn't have looked at before. When Shauna came home, we got right to work together decluttering.
This is probably like moved here with me. This probably is from college.
Oh, it's a relic. It's an antique. It's UGG cleaner.
This is UGG cleaner that, I mean, I probably lived here when I got this.
And you haven't used it.
What if I want to clean my Uggs?
But
what in the world is this?
everything you keep, you have to find a way to store and remember that you have.
Jamie.
This is what friends do. This is great. You did really well.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you.
How did you get Todd? I have a tall husband.
Todd is very tall.
In our house, like, that's his shelf.
To Todd, which he can get
That's why he stores over there.
Ah, the pros of being 6'6". It felt so good to get all of those items out of her space and create a box of donations. Now, I am all about using Dollar Tree containers that are plastic in spaces that are utilitarian. But in spaces that are visible all the time, we went with a woven rug that's really affordable and some really beautiful bins. And that is when I decided to kick Shauna out of the space. I made sure, double sure, it was a surprise for Shauna and that her family would not enter in the space. She's somebody that I knew would want to sneak a peek because I wanted to make some super personal parts of this laundry room for her. Things that she wasn't expecting, but that had great meaning. Shauna and Todd have been together for over 20 years, and their first date was at Murphy's Pub in Champaign, Illinois, and that's where Murphy got his name. So I took some wood veneer that I got from Cricut and I put it right into my Explore 3. There were lots of Illinois in the Cricut design space, and I chose this one because I could cut it up and layer it in a unique way. And then I cut out a mini shamrock, and I hid it right where Champaign is located, a hidden nod to their beginnings. I had another piece of wood in the pack. It was really affordable, and I cut out a mini Murphy. I found this image right in Cricut design space. And using the leftover veneer, I cut down some custom labels. This only took me about 15 minutes. I love how these are really quality, will last the long haul. And again, I just combined it with the space tape that I got from Dollar Tree so it could stick on whatever bin I was using. I seriously love their community sock bin so much. Like, I just think it's such a good idea. Make it easy, you know? We decided to install some new hooks on the walls. Murphy was a little bit scared of the drill. He kept running away, but I promised him that this was going to be totally worth it. I ended up finding these at World Market for only $39. And we had a little bit of extra time, which like never happens to me in organizing projects, but I went and I raided their pantry for some of Murphy's treats and decided to make him a custom little spot of the closet. Another subtle nod to Murphy's Pub. Then I went through and I put in all of the Dollar Tree bins that I needed so we could rearrange the small closet. I knew that I wanted to make the labels really clear so her kids could read them. Her kids are responsible for taking care of the dog, and giving them that ownership and that accountability, this closet makes it easy to find all of the things they need to take care of their beloved pet. Down to the wire. Oh, my favorite thing of this year, I think, are iron-on labels. So if you don't want to use the nano tape, you can get iron-on labels, and literally this takes only a couple of minutes for custom containers so everybody knows exactly where it goes. I made this little tray for Shauna. You may remember that from an old Do It on a Dime video, and I decided to give it a place of honor in this space. And then I organized all of the shelves in a nice, clear way. When you have corner shelves like this, remember, you do not have to fill 100% of the space. You can use things more fully when you have a bit of free space. Their shoe bins were a total upgrade, and I absolutely love how the art turned out. I just put some scrapbook paper behind the wood veneer to give it a really custom feel and to bring some color into the space. I think the Murphy one is my favorite. There's truly something so freeing about simplifying your space. When life gets busy, the last thing you need is to waste time searching for things or feeling overwhelmed by clutter. And sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. I ended up changing out their builder grade knobs for some pretty marble ones, and I got those 50% off at Hobby Lobby. Shauna is a therapist, and you actually may have seen her a few times on my Instagram, just sharing some wisdom, especially for women, for moms. And one thing that we talk a lot about is the mental load of all you have to think about in your home, with your kids, schedules that we as women carry. And there's something so beautiful about taking just a little bit of time to give your mind some much needed clarity, because I think it can make all the difference.
Oh my gosh, this is so much. Oh my god, there's like space in here. I can move around.
So I had to give you. And then on the back wall is like a little Illinois. And if you look close, when you know, you know. I want to see if you can see it.
There's a Murphy's spot.
It's a 4-leaf clover.
It says Illinois. Put the dryer sheets near the dryer. That is so brilliant.
Yes, so you can grab it. It's all there.
That's amazing.
It's funny sometimes, the simple things that we haven't taken the time to do that really can totally change your space.
So we decided to put all of the vases that you
Love
need,
that.
like for your flowers, so you can just like keep that as your collection up there.
Because now they're pretty, but like,
Yes.
they're out of the way.
And all your bags. You didn't forget about your bags. They're all in there, and your beach towels. So everything is just like easy to see. It's nice and open.
Organizing can be a form of self-care, and it doesn't have to be complicated. I like how clean and open this space is, and each area has a designated purpose. And I have to show you our Murphy space that we made in the other room. You remember this was the before, and it had to work for her family.
Oh my gosh, this is so much better. Look at the cute labels. Oh, this is so much more functional. Oh my god, the Murphy. So cute. I love it. Thank you so much.
Welcome. You're welcome.
It's so pretty.
If you enjoyed this video, leave it a big thumbs up. I would love to hear from you down below. And my beautiful friend, if nobody has told you today, guess what? You are enough. I'll catch you soon.
This is pretty fancy. I didn't know we were going to get a free mop broom. What's this called?
You know how I roll.
This costs $1?
$5.
Oh, $1. It's called the dollar store.
I know.
It's $5 now?
It's $5.
Everything's $5?
No, only maybe like a third of the store is $5.
I gotta get out more. I could get used to this. This is fancy. It turns and everything.